Now this performance is by Björk, who is probably the best known Icelander. This is the song about the Christmas cat, and this recording was done in the late 1980s. That was before Björk became world famous. Now the poem that I'm going to read is the third in the series of 3 poems that I've been reading in English translation. This comes from the book Christmas is Coming, og Jólin koma in Icelandic, by Jóhannes úr Kötlum, who was one of the biggest poets in Iceland in the 20th century. And it goes like this. You all know the cat of Christmas. That cat was huge and fat. No one knew where he came from, nor where he was at. He opened his glowering eyes wide, each like a burning gem. It wasn't for the faint of heart to face them. His back was arched, his breath foul, like barbs, his whiskers keen, and his claws more awesome than anything you've ever seen. And waving his wicked tail like a whip threateningly, he was either up in the valley or out by the sea. He roamed fierce and famished in freezing Christmas snow, chilling every human heart, both high and low. The sound of his monstrous meowing meant that he craved a prize, and everyone knew he fancied folks, but frowned on mice. He savaged the poorest people, too poor to get anything new, for Christmas those who trudged all day as driven to. From then he ever so often took all the Christmas food, and then he would eat them also, if he could. So the women labored long days at the loom, and they spun and knit, that the children might soon have something to show for it. For the cat mustn't come there prowling and catch their daughters and sons. They had to be given garments by grown-up ones. And when the candles were lit at Christmas, and the cat peeked inside, the kids, strutting the gifts, stood there, all starry-eyed. Some may have had new shoes on, some a blouse with a cuff. Getting any useful gift was good enough. For Puss couldn't even eat those who got anything new to wear. Then he uttered an ugly hiss and was off from there. If he's still around, I know not, but nothing would be his fare if everyone could on Christmas have new clothes to wear. So maybe you'll have a heart and give help to the weak and small, for numerous needy children get nothing at all. And searching for those who suffer from shortage of light for true, may perhaps make your Christmas merry too. So that was the poem about the Christmas cat. Not a very pretty poem, but there is a lesson to be learned. As you may have noticed, we Icelanders tend to like our Christmas traditions, and those poems are a big part of that. Those creatures, the Yuletide lads, the Christmas cat, Grýla and Leppalúði, are very visible in our decorations, like this Christmas cat in downtown Reykjavik. Now, I made an attempt on Christmas Eve 2019 to capture the essence of the Christmas cat. So here you have a somewhat splatter version of the vicious beast, but this painting also has a more personal meaning for me. On the night of Christmas Eve on 2019, my father passed away, and the day after I did this painting. So, as you can see, although being somewhat humorous, there's also a lot of pain in this painting. However, oddly enough, I really love this painting for some reasons, and I tend to keep it. But with this episode, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.